Hello and welcome to today's video, where by the end of the video I can promise you that we will be questioning the word belief and what it means to us, but that's the whole purpose. This whole topic is questioning the beliefs that we have about our own beliefs. So let's get into it. So I came across this 2020 paper where researchers found that metacognition, as it's medically termed, appears to be related to anxiety, depression, and quality of life in patients suffering from chronic medical conditions. And this got me thinking about my thinking. So beliefs are new to absolutely nobody because we use them all throughout our days, where we are using adjectives to describe our feelings of nouns. Think, I like this dog. Anything like that, where we are using these adjectives to describe people, places, things, etc. Whereas meta-beliefs, we are using adjectives to describe our feelings of our own beliefs. So in the context of this scientific paper, these patients that were diagnosed with the chronic diseases, and they're living with these, they began recognizing that their stress and their worry was not doing them any good. Perhaps this is what was leading to even worse mental health conditions like the anxiety, the depression, and the quality of life that was beginning to degrade with time. It is these meta-beliefs that we have about our worrying, about our stress, about our etc. that is causing us to have worsened life experiences. And that is what I want to make this video about today. Because each and every one of us have identifications to beliefs about ourselves, about our circumstances, and about our world. And it is our right to step in and recognize that these beliefs are perhaps doing us no good, and that we can utilize everything that's going on within for our collective benefit. And here's how. First, we start with laying the foundation with a simple equation. My x is y. My x, in x being worrying, stress, self-doubt, indecision, fear, is y. Feedback data, lessons to be learned. So now let's apply this with an example, being approaching a potential partner is awkward because I feel fear. Now, the meta-belief of that belief is that my fear is simply illuminating self-limiting perceptions that I hold to be true about myself. It is our right to stand up and establish these meta-beliefs in order to increase our compassion for ourselves and others while overcoming disharmonious thinking. Great. Now we actually apply all of this for tangible results by living in the present moment with primed awareness. We must recognize these beliefs and implement these meta-beliefs in the here and now as the beliefs are arising. As we feel that fear of approaching a partner, we must recognize that we are identifying to this feeling of fear, and we must detach the identification and live in that feeling of, hey, this is feedback data. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm experiencing life. This is enjoyable. At every moment, we have the opportunity and the chance to live in the present moment and recognize that we are having these identifications to beliefs through the feelings that we are experiencing. And it is our choice to further identify with them or detach and choose a belief that is more in harmony with our goals. But we must watch out for one thing, and that one thing is reactivity to catalysts. At any point in time, there is people, environments, circumstances, and information that can be presented our way, and this can throw us off guard. This can cause us to be in a state of reactivity, where we are absorbing all of this shock that's coming our way. So what do we do when a potential partner is asking why we're so weird and sweaty and ugly or whatever? Well, we simply go within. We feel feelings coming up to the surface. We recognize that we don't have to identify with them. We can detach and we can laugh at the situation. We can be metacognitive of everything and be like, hey, in my old self, I would be getting nervous, I'd be getting clammy, I'd be getting sweaty, but I can float and transcend beyond all of that and simply enjoy the present moment, whether this interaction is going poorly or not, because at the end of the day, none of it really matters. We're simply here to learn, to grow, and to experience. And by living in that mindset, everything's alright. I trust that you'll find value in this video, because who can't? At the end of the day, we all have thoughts. Oftentimes, these thoughts are perceivingly outside of our own control, and they're caused by the stress of the hustle and bustle of daily life, but that doesn't have to be the case. we have more power than we may have been raised to believe. And I'm simply here to remind you of everything that you have within. So take that as you will, and enjoy all that presents itself along this journey that we call life. Thank you, thank you, thank you.